right, here it is. Let's have a look at the car, and I'll run you through a few topics that we have to correct, or which are the reason for the restoration. We have a lot of paint chips like here, and you can see that there's really too much primer in there, and that primer would pull in water, and so the rust would basically grow below the paint. And you can see more on this side. Paint cracks like this one here. You can also see the paint quality is not as it should be, and there will be a lot of rust in a very short time. And more of the paint quality can be seen here. Cracks where the paint cracks open, and we can see that here there will be a lot of water in a minute. And here more of these paint chips. And it continues around the car, so that's really one reason that the quality of the paint is not really good. And here again, really bad. We see that the paint almost peels off, most likely wrong primer underneath, and that grows probably very soon. Alright, if you look into the interior, you can see the seats, which are still in the original material, and they're in really good shape, at least the leather. But if we look at all these other things, like for example the seat mounts, they should be chrome and not rusty and painty. And also if you look at the dashboard, you could see that 50 years of California sun, they split the material, so there's something you can do. Also the radio has been cut out, unfortunately, but we have the original radio, so that's something that we will also correct and build in nicely again. Okay, let's have a look at the back. Again, we can see the mounts here are really in bad shape, but that will be corrected. The worst thing on the car that I found is actually they have built-in speakers in the back, which you can see here. And these speakers reach through into basically into the arch of the wheel, into the fender. So I don't want to know how much water ran down these speakers already. That's something that has to be corrected back to original state, of course. Well, the engine room in the latest year, they have changed a little, some smaller parts, like the mounting of the engine with the better mounts and the 6 screws. I have done already some small modifications, for example, the gasoline pump that has been now connected to a relay and switches off in case of a failure, so you don't have your engine mount burning down in case of an accident. But of course there's also some cleanup work to be done, and definitely the Solex carburetors have to be adjusted and cleaned and hopefully maintained to a good condition again. There's also a little bit of an accident here in the front. You can see it's not straight anymore, but that's something we will be able to correct. Yeah, as you can see, the engine really looks good. It is really in good condition. There's a few things that can be optimized, but the engine itself will stay as it is. You can also see the wheels, and the rear suspension looks really good. But of course there's smaller details that we have to correct, and some rust that has to be removed.
If my mind is reeling from the stress that I'm feeling, I need you, I'll be there. I just need your love, and I long for your touch. Won't you